Tupac Shakur versus Notorious B.I.G. The argument of who is the greater of these two MCs is one of hip-hop's most timeless debates. Both are considered to be two of the most important artists in the history of hip-hop in terms of influence and talent. StarstruckTV takes a look at all the facts and decides who will win in G.O.A.T Wars. Tupac Shakur. The fearless rapper is known for his charismatic persona, compelling street perspective, and controversy. Born in Harlem in 1971, Tupac was the son of Black Panther activists Afeni Shakur and Billy Garland. He attended the Baltimore School of Arts at age 15. As a result, Tupac came off as articulate, intelligent, and socially aware in the early stages of his solo career. His debut single, Brenda Got a Baby, off his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, shot Tupac into the spotlight at an early age. Later on, singles like Dear Mama, Keep Your Head Up, and I Get Around showed the range and depth of Shakur. Eventually, Tupac exercised his acting and training and starred in films like Juice, Poetic Justice, and Gridlock to a great audience response. As Tupac's career progressed, his music and behavior began to grow more aggressive. A lot of this was due to Tupac's rise in fame, coupled with several run-ins with the law, eventually landing him in jail for sexual assault charges. After getting bailed out by the infamous Suge Knight, Tupac signed a deal with Death Row Records and released the double disc All Eyes on Me, which is considered to be one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. All Eyes on Me eventually went on to go 10 times platinum and spawned hits like California Love and How Do You Want It. Tupac's stint with Death Row eventually leads to his demise as a volatile and dangerous beef between East Coast rappers like Notorious B.I.G, Puff Daddy, and Mobb Deep would lead to his murder in 1996. Predicting his own death, Tupac managed to record over 500 songs before his demise. As a result, there have been 5 Tupac albums since his death. The Notorious B.I.G. Born in Brooklyn in 1972 to Valletta Wallace, Christopher Wallace, aka the Notorious B.I.G., is considered to be one of the greatest rappers/lyricists of all time. Known for his jolly yet fierce persona, Biggie survived in the streets of Brooklyn by selling crack cocaine and rapping on the street corners. Eventually, he would drop out of high school and pursue both wholeheartedly, but this led him to be arrested in 1990 and spending 9 months in jail. After being released, Biggie decided to make a demo tape that eventually landed in the hands of DJ Mr. C. C passed it on to Source magazine, who gave B.I.G. a shout-out in their then-coveted Unsigned Hype column. This caught the attention of Sean Puffy Combs, who eventually signed B.I.G. as the flagship artist to Bad Boy Records in 1992. B.I.G. released his debut single, Juicy, in 1994, which is considered to be one of the greatest rap songs in history. Biggie capitalized on the success of the single and released his critically acclaimed album, Ready to Die, which spawned massive hits like Big Papa and One More Chance. With potent lyrics and storytelling, Notorious B.I.G. catapulted to the top tier of hip-hop with one album. However, in between Ready to Die and his next release, he would begin a feud with Tupac Shakur. As the star continued to rise, his safety was being compromised. This didn't stop Biggie from continuing his run, but unfortunately he would not see the release of his follow-up double disc album, Life After Death, as he died 2 weeks prior. Ready to Die was a robust double CD that featured mega hit singles like Hypnotize and Mo Money, Mo Problems. The album made a #1 debut, boosted by his recent death and the success of Hypnotize. The album would eventually go on to sell over 10 million copies, making it one of the most successful hip-hop albums of all time. Even after death, mentor and boss Puff Daddy continued Biggie's legacy with posthumous albums and song releases, further cementing Biggie's place as one of the greatest of all time. Alright, we took a look at their stories. Now let's take a look at the stats. Notorious B.I.G. has had massive hits like Mo Money, Mo Problems, Hypnotize, and One More Chance, all the songs reaching the top 10 in the Billboard charts. Tupac Shakur has had multi-platinum hits like California Love and How Do You Want It, both of these songs reaching #1 on the Billboard charts. While both artists have received multiple nominations, neither Tupac Shakur or Notorious B.I.G. have pulled down a Grammy for their efforts. The Notorious B.I.G. has pulled down 2 Billboard Awards and a Soul Train Award, while Tupac Shakur has won 1 American Music Award and 2 Soul Train Awards, as well as an NAACP award. When it comes to album sales, the Notorious B.I.G. has sold over 17 million albums. Tupac Shakur more than doubles that with 38 million albums sold throughout his career. So, there are all the facts. Who do you think won this episode of G.O.A.T Wars? Be sure to leave your comments below and subscribe to StarstruckTV for more content and more episodes of G.O.A.T Wars. See you soon.